You brag about having watched every episode of one of America's favorite animated families. But are you sure you know these bizarre Family Guy facts? Ever since Peter Griffin first danced down those stairs in the iconic Family Guy intro, the Griffin family has firmly settled into our hearts. We've laughed with Peter, tolerated Meg, questioned Chris, adored Brian, and been mystified by Stewie. Yet, even the most dedicated viewers might not be aware of these lesser known details.
Oh, crap, it's Carter. I bet he's mad I told the news about him. I'll just do what Superman does. Oh, hey, Carter.
Hello, citizen. Have you seen Peter?
Aw, he was just here.
Family Guy's iconic opening scene, with Peter and Lois singing by the piano, isn't just random comedy gold. It's actually a homage to the opening of All in the Family, a groundbreaking sitcom from the 70s. Both intros show couples seated at a piano belting out tunes. Looks like Seth MacFarlane loves his nostalgia almost as much as cutaway gags. If you missed this subtle shout out, don't worry. The show references All in the Family multiple times throughout its run, confirming that the Griffins definitely know the Bunkers. Even the way Peter sings mimics Archie Bunker's enthusiastic style. It's a clever way of connecting two distinctly controversial yet beloved series. Clearly, Family Guy enjoys paying respects to TV history. Seth MacFarlane openly admits All in the Family greatly influenced his comedic style. The tribute is subtle yet intentional, adding depth to the show's comedy. Fans of classic TV find it especially rewarding to spot these homages. Being cancelled is usually the end for TV shows, but Family Guy turned cancellation into a badge of honor. Not once, but twice. Everyone knows about the first revival, but did you realize that the second comeback was due to fan outrage? A petition with over 100,000 signatures demanded Fox to reconsider. The network caved, and the Griffins returned triumphantly to television screens everywhere.
And I turn around, and I don't know what happened to my wife. And now I'm all alone, and I'm just so scared.
Okay. Do you want to go look for your wife, or you want me to finish the makeover?
I guess we might as well finish up here. When I find her, I want her to go, wow.
If there's one thing Family Guy fans know how to do, it's bringing their favorite show back from the dead. The grassroots fan power is extremely rare in the television industry. Fox executives learned the hard way. Never underestimate the devotion of animated sitcom fans. After all, the Griffins were always destined for greatness. Those legendary battles between Peter Griffin and the giant chicken are unforgettable, ridiculous, and epic. But here's the kicker. The chicken actually has a name. It's Ernie. Yeah, Ernie the chicken. Suddenly, those elaborate fights seem a lot more personal when you imagine Peter yelling, "Take this, Ernie!" Who knew poultry vendettas were this intense? The feud began with a simple coupon misunderstanding, escalating dramatically over several episodes. Ernie's character even has a backstory, with a wife and children shown briefly. This absurd rivalry adds an oddly personal dimension to what initially seems like mindless cartoon violence. Ernie's repeated returns have become an anticipated event for fans. There's something hilarious yet intriguing about giving depth to such a minor antagonist. Lois Griffin, the animated red-headed icon, nearly looked very different. Originally designed with sandy blonde hair, Lois's red hair was a last-minute change before the series aired. Early pilot scenes show Lois with blonde hair clearly visible. Interestingly, the kids' original hair colors remained unchanged. Meg still inherited Peter's dark hair, and Chris kept Lois's original sandy shade. Now you'll never look at Lois's hair the same way again. Perhaps the red hair was added to make her stand out visually, ensuring she wouldn't blend into the animated backgrounds. Every Family Guy episode secretly includes one recurring phrase, "What the hell?"
Morning.
Good day to you, sir. Hey, wait a minute, what the hell?
Seriously, go watch any random episode and you'll hear it at least once.
Hello?
What the hell does this say?
It's an inside joke the writers sneak in, turning this ordinary phrase into the show's unofficial catchphrase. It's like an Easter egg hidden right in your face every episode. He's slick, he's smooth, and apparently, he's also ageless. Glenn Quagmire's driver's license reveals he's actually 66 years old, despite looking perpetually 40-ish. But Quagmire's secret isn't just his surprising age, it's that his entire character is intentionally anachronistic. Everything about him, from his speech pattern modeled after 1940s radio announcers to his retro hairstyle and clothing choices, is deliberately outdated. This finally explains his awkwardness with modern technology and his famous Hick Azula phrase. Quagmire isn't just quirky, he's literally out of time. His outdated sensibilities frequently clash with contemporary culture, resulting in countless awkward but hilarious moments. Watching Quagmire grapple with today's world is part of what makes his character endlessly entertaining. This time warp element cleverly justifies Quagmire's comedic awkwardness. His clashes with modern norms highlight generational humor perfectly. Think Peter Griffin's personality is too absurd for real life? Think again. Seth MacFarlane based Peter's distinctive voice and larger-than-life persona on a campus security guard from his college days. According to MacFarlane, the guard's boisterous Rhode Island accent and eccentric behavior were unforgettable. Now every time Peter does something absurdly loud and ridiculous, remember, somewhere out there, the original inspiration is possibly yelling at students to quiet down. Family Guy didn't just set records in animation, it propelled creator Seth MacFarlane into record books too. When Fox greenlit Family Guy, MacFarlane became the youngest executive producer in network television history at just 24 years old. On top of that, Family Guy was the first animated show ever nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series at the Emmy Awards, and Brian Griffin even won Stoner of the Year from High Times magazine. Clearly, Seth and the Griffins make one record-breaking team.
What, his New Year's resolution?
His New Year's resolution.
I'm going to start by shoplifting from Wetzel's Pretzels.
Wetzel's Pretzels.
I'm going to shoplift from Wetzel's Pretzels, because, like, what are they going to do? Like, jump over the counter and kill me for a pretzel? No. You don't have the guts to kill me, Wetzel's Pretzels.
Oh, my God.
Most celebrities might get offended by constant parody, but not Adam West. The legendary actor, famous as the original Batman and Quahog's eccentric mayor, genuinely enjoyed his exaggerated portrayal on the show. West regularly watched Family Guy episodes even when he wasn't guest starring. After his passing, Family Guy honored West by re-airing his best episodes, cementing his legacy as Quahog's beloved, hilarious mayor. Now that's mutual respect. Family Guy is famous for absurd cutaways and goofy humor, but its original version was anything but cheerful. Seth MacFarlane initially planned each episode to have morbid titles taken directly from 1940s radio dramas, titles that often had no relation to the episode's plot. Death was intended to be a recurring theme, giving the show a significantly darker, creepier tone. Imagine tuning into a show named after noir radio dramas expecting serious darkness, only to find Peter battling Ernie the Chicken. Thankfully, the writers quickly moved toward more playful themes, and Family Guy became the comedic gem we know today. And there you have it, 10 Family Guy facts that even the biggest superfans probably didn't know. Next time you settle in to watch, you'll have plenty of surprising trivia to impress, or annoy, your friends with. Just remember, there's always something hidden in Quahog, waiting to surprise you.